Hi, today's lesson is going to be about cropping and saving. So first I need an image to work on. I'm going to go into Bridge, navigate to my own folder, and I'm going to select a photo. So here I have the picture of the door that we have seen earlier in demonstrations. But the photo needs to be cropped. Remember when I was first talking about cropping, I told you that our sensors in our camera shoot to a different cropping ratio. The sensors shoot to 8 by 12, and we are going to print to a ratio of 8 by 10. That means that just by the nature of our print, we're going to cut off about 2 inches of our photo. However, when we're cropping, we also need to keep in mind that we need to crop for good composition. When I opened up this version of Photoshop, someone else must have been using it, so everything is not where I expect it to be. So I'm going to go to Windows, Workspace, and I'm going to reset my workspace to photography. And I want to make this bigger. Notice I can't grab it, so I just move that document out of the way. All right, so here's my picture, and I need to crop it, and I also need to straighten it because it is crooked. I'm going to go over here to the crop tool, click on that, and then notice how this comes up with my width and my height, and I want it to be I want it to be 10 inches wide because this is a horizontal or a landscape orientation photo. And I want to make sure that my height is 8 inches. Now, if this was a portrait style photo, taller, I could just hit these arrows to flip it around. But I want it to be landscape, so it's 10 inches wide. Now I'm going to click and hold down my mouse as I drag out to the edge. That bell is in the video, not in the classroom. Now I want to crop this because I want to crop out any distractions that are along the edge of my photo. So I'm going to crop smaller so that you don't see that black piece of plastic at the bottom. Now I let go of my mouse and this applies, it just shows me a crop preview. It does not apply the crop. I want to make sure that up here on Crop Guide Overlay that I have my rule of thirds turned on, and I do in this case. Now I want to tilt my crop because my picture was tilted, and I want to make sure all my horizontal lines are straight. So I'm going to move my mouse slightly outside, and then I get this double-headed arrow. Now I'm going to click, and I'm going to move it or tilt the picture so it appears more straight. Now, to apply the crop, I have to hit return. Now my picture is a little bit more straight. I'm not real happy with this line down here, so I'm going to go to Edit, Undo Crop, and I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try to make this bottom line look straight. I'm lining up my horizontal line of my crop with the bottom of this door. I'm not going to be able to get both the top line straight and the bottom line straight, but I think the bottom line is more obvious, so that's the one I want to line up with. All right, that looks much straighter, and I have cropped it to an 8 by 10 ratio. The next thing I want to point out to you is when you're saving your images, you go to File. Please always choose Save As. If you choose Save, you are going to save on top of the original file. And we want to do non-destructive editing. So we want to keep our original file. So we're going to do Save As, and that's going to allow us to give this file a new name. And then we will maintain our original file as well. So that is how you crop, and that is how you straighten a horizon line that is crooked, and how you save in a non-destructive manner. Thanks.